Hey, everybody. I decided I wanted to do a little general card read just to set us up just for a couple minutes. I wanted to pull a couple cards. I'm up here in my office just playing around, and it is the beginning of September, or sorry, not September. Hello, beginning of January, beginning of a new year. Just got back from a trip, got a little chest cold going on. But if you can stand my sexy voice, then please join me. Let me know if you have any questions or anything to say. I would love to hear it from you. Any questions you can drop in the chat, even if you're watching the or the replay of this. Just let me know if you have a question or you want some clarity. I'll be going back into the chat and answering any questions. If you also are looking for more of a personal private read, you can book a call with me. I am doing that for the next week. I will be doing Oracle card readings for people. Okay, just like part of my clarity calls, like this is part of it. So by all means, let's schedule that call. Let me know if you're joining me, where you're joining me from. And again, drop anything in there if you do have a question. Again, keeping it uh not personal, keeping it kind of more general, just doing a read for what is in store for 2023 for us. I'm going to start with my energy cards because it's my thing. I'm an energy girl, so I'm starting with my energy cards. And I'm just going to flip a couple cards and let you know what it is that they are telling us. And then I'm going to end with my Archangel Oracle cards because those are my peeps. That's who I work with. That's who I get messages from. And these are my two favorite decks. I got a lot of decks, but these are the two that really called to me. So this is what we're working with. All right. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a great holiday, stayed safe in the new year. I am not feeling poorly, just have this chest cold that's been plaguing me a bit. All righty. So we're ready. I'm just going to pull a couple cards off this deck. So, general cards. All right. Wowza. Well, so we have the sun is the first one that I pulled. The sun. And it came in a reverse position, which just means that it's excuse me. It just means that it is it's got a different message, a protective message. The sun is really about going for its new beginnings, and it is a time of creativity. Anytime we have the beginning of a year, anytime we have a fresh start, we've got new moons, there's new beginnings. But obviously, I kind of look at the new year as an opportunity to just start fresh, to kind of renew whatever it is that you want, to look at life as and challenges as opportunities, and to really kind of start to create and manifest the things that you want. Instead of thinking about what you don't have, think about what it is that you want um, in this new year. What do you want? I always like to give the new year a name. For me, this is the year of connection. Okay. 2023 is, for me, the year of connection. This is what I am calling 2023. Last year, it was the year of flow. So, this obviously being the protective message. Current project may be blocked at this time, or you may be feeling your own creativity being stifled in some way. A lot of times that happens. And I think COVID, a lot of us got stuck. A lot of fear, a lot of stuff was happening in 2022. And I feel like our creativity and our motivation got a little bit bumped off. So this is telling us that although we've had some challenges, we got to look within ourselves and see, are we the obstacles, right? Is the obstacles blocking us from the light or from the sun inside of us? What is it inside of us that has stopped us from moving towards what we want and what we need? That's what this card is trying to tell us. It's indicating a period of time when you're finding yourself maybe living in darkness or confusion, where you need a little bit of clarity, where you feel like you've just kind of been going along to get along, but nothing's making sense. Well, that's what this card is telling us. It's time to kind of clear the fog and gain some clarity for you to be able to move towards the light and the hope and what it is that you really want. It's time to reclaim your power and take back emotional control of your life. Isn't it interesting that I'm offering clarity calls? Because that's what this card, promise I didn't set this up. That's what this card is telling us, that we need to stop focusing on the clouds, what's wrong. Okay. We need to start focusing on the light inside of us and what sparks us. So that's the light of your own soul. No matter what difficulties or darkness may be clouding the horizon, you have to focus on that light. Your power and your light are always present. They're able to bring healing and renewal through strong, self directed choices in any situation. So let go of doubt, let go of self doubt, and open to your creativity. Know that it's time for you to shine and you deserve to shine. That's what this card is telling us. And again, this is general, right? I mean, I know that that speaks to me. I'm sure it speaks to you. This is a general reading, which means that the world, like people in general, that's what's been going on. And it's time for us to really step into to that time of power. The next one is patience. I love this card. It's a beautiful card. So patience, which is basically saying like stuff's going to shift and things are going to happen, but we need to be patient. Many of us in our world, I mean, think of kids. I know I'm like this. We want instant gratification. We want things and we want them now. We want them on our own time frame. But this card is telling us that things are shifting, but it's shifting slowly. Things are happening, but they're going to be happening not on your time frame, but on divine and universal timing. So it's inviting us to be peacefully present in our life and to let go of that feeling of desperation. So whatever it is that you want and you want to manifest and you want to happen for 2023, know that it's going to require patience. It's going to require you letting go of outcomes and just being present and holding on to that you want. So what you want to manifest, just thinking about it and holding on to that and not getting discouraged when things don't happen immediately. Okay? This is a time I almost see, especially for myself, like it's interesting because I just got back from a trip and I'm going on another trip. And I feel like where a lot of us start January with a bang and we come out like we're shot out of a cannon. This year, I feel this energy of actually almost hibernation, like just chill, like let January be not necessarily a time of dramatic action, but of contemplation, and allow yourself to be clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you are feeling, seeing, wanting, and really focus on that and think about that. But it's not necessarily the time to take drastic action. Okay. So this card is showing a beautiful angel holding a clock of stillness in the winter. It is a really pretty card. That's why I love these. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When the card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of a single-minded desperation that might be driving you. Many of us, it's that scarcity mindset. It's that not enough. I don't have enough. I know that financially there's a lot of woes. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of fear. And this card is telling us to kind of let go a little bit of that desperation. That causes us to take action, not from a place of alignment, but from a place of fear. And that's never in our best interest. So this card is basically telling us just be patient and to let go of that fear and that desperation. Don't try to force your will on only one option. So there's not just one thing waiting for you, or there's not just one path to get where you want to go. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you're actually blocking any other opportunities and solutions that might be coming your way. So let go of any anxiety and be flexible. That's what we are being called to do, to be patient, to be open, to be flexible, and to realize that there are many different ways and the universe works in many different ways. When we ask for something, we can't be attached to how that comes and how it's presented. We have to be open to possibilities, and that's what this is letting us know. Um, the door to spirit. Wow, this is a very powerful card. And this is something, interestingly, it was reversed, which tells me it's a protective message. And I get a sense, very much so, that it is time for us to reconnect to our spirituality. It is time for us to reconnect to our spiritual self and our spiritual path and things. Now, spirituality, I'm not necessarily talking about religion. I'm talking about our sense of self, our sense of purpose, our connection to being a part of something bigger than ourselves, our connection to our kids, our connection to other people, our connection to our intention and our why behind what we're doing. That's spirituality. That is the spiritual sense. So it's a spiritual awakening and a new beginning. This is, I will tell you, and I've been getting this for the past couple of years, we are in a massive spiritual awakening. We are being called to reconnect. I see it in my classes that I teach. This is a powerful message and one that we are all being invited to do right now. So when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling extremely disconnected. It seems your intuition might be failing, or you can't really maintain the peaceful moments that you're longing for. You're finding caught up in drama, or you're in a spin, or you're just feeling like things just aren't going the way that you want them to go. You may be too distracted by worldly matters and problems. Again, that's the news. That's all the drama and the chaos outside of us that might be creating some distractions to really your connection to yourself and your safety and security within yourself, which comes from that spiritual connection. Um, so you're being called to look for a deeper sense of spiritual connection. This is what you need right now, is a deeper spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, the distractions, intense emotions that we attach to, the more your spiritual peace will bring you the solutions to the issues that you're facing. That's a trust thing. That's the letting go thing. So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self, and really just look to reconnect to who you are and your why and your own sense of who are you and what it is that you need to thrive in this world. Um, and then we have hostilities is the next one that is also reversed. There are some hostilities. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things happening in our world that have actually been pulling us apart from each other, that has been disconnecting us from oneness, um, whether it's happening politically, whether it's happening in our own families, whether it's happening in our communities, whatever it is, we're getting caught in the drama that is outside of us. We're buying into the fear and the dialogue that we're being sold instead of really tuning into what's the intention behind whatever's happening and what is my heart saying, right? We're being asked to let our heart connect and to stop analyzing and overthinking things. It is defenses up, aggressive energy. That's what's happening in the world. That's what I hear. That's what I feel. That's what I see. And we're really being called to let go of this animosity and this anger and this hatred that is actually pulling us apart as a society, in my country, in the United States, as well as in the world right now. All right. So this card reverse remarks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external forces or your own interventions, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. This is really cool because this is saying that we are moving towards more peace and harmony. People are starting to really wake up and go, wait a minute, I don't know if I believe in this, right? I don't know if what I'm being told resonates with me. And people are waking up to that's not right. And so some of the hostilities that we're getting fed, we're starting to heal. So this is an encouraging card. It's letting us know that inner vibrations are changing and all of these hostilities in these situations will be resolved. That's brings me hope. All right. Finally, we have for these energy cards 27, walking away. This is again reversed, which is the protective message. This is the message of letting go and moving on. This card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in some present situations or locations. There may be a job or relationship that no longer resonates out of habit or maybe fear. You're allowing yourself to just stay where you are because that's the comfort zone, because it's the known. But it actually might be healthier for you to make some changes and to walk away, whether it's your job, whether it's your living environment, whether it's relationships, whatever it is that is causing you to be uncomfortable and not authentically you, that you know inside of yourself, this is not right. Like, this doesn't feel right for me. You're being called to make some changes. You're like the door is open, okay, for you to make some changes and for you to walk away from these situations. Now, it might not be, again, that's the patience part. It might not be something that's going to happen right now. And like tomorrow, you're just going to say, see ya. No, it means start kind of manifesting. I'm leaving this situation. Again, I don't know if that might be a relationship for you. That might be a work situation for you. That might be a living environment or even a toxic situation. It might be whatever it is that you know in your gut, this is not working for me. You're being called to have the courage to walk away. Okay. And then I'm going to end with, how many are they telling me? Two angel cards. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I do love these as well. All of these cards are really beautiful. These are Doreen Virtue cards, who no longer makes oracle cards because she's born again and she actually took her cards. So you can't even get these cards, but I do think they're beautiful and they do speak to me. So, all right. So we're going to do two of these. Hopefully those energy cards spoke to you. Again, if you want to do a personal reading and you want to know a little bit more, reach out to me. You can either message me or you can comment below and I will reach out to you, or you can email me, Jen, Jen, at jenniferrentolo.com. Jennifer, WREN, Tolo, TOLO.com. And we'll set something up. All right. So 2 cards. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, I like these. Excuse me. This one is Brilliant Idea. So this is Archangel Uriel, which is like the creative angel of creativity and courage. And basically she's saying, whatever ideas you're having, go with it. This is the time to really take whatever spark of an idea that you've had that you maybe haven't had the courage to do or to move forward with, and go with it. Like, start to think of it and bring it into fruition. That this idea, and especially when you get these repeated ideas, when you feel that excitement inside of you and you feel that kind of spark, then that is a divinely guided idea. So you are being called to follow these ideas, that they are divinely guided, take action and bring your idea to fruition. So this is a time of great creativity that we are in. This is a time where we are awakening to our spiritual self and our sparks and hope and, seeing kind of what's wrong and what's not working. And we are being called to change things that we think and see that are not working. let's make some changes. And so if you have that idea and you've got some sparks, really don't put that idea to the side. You're being called to really bring that idea forward and work on that. And then finally, I love this card. Remember who you are. This is Archangel Michael. He is the angel, the protector. He's our everybody's guardian. And he is basically telling us you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, of the universe. You are very loved. And so this is being called, we are being called to remember that we are part of a bigger picture. We are part of a community and we have to start looking at each other with love instead of judgment, labels, hatred, or bad intentions and putting people in boxes. And we have to really understand that not only are we loved, but our neighbors are loved. People in our life are loved. Okay. And so we have to open our hearts a little bit more. That's what we're being called to do. And so remember who you are is really saying, like, let go of the stories and the trauma and the anger that might be stored inside of us. And we have to remember that we all started pure. And we have to remember that we can heal and we can move forward and we can be united and we can have the world that we want to have when we start focusing first on ourselves and find that calm and that peace inside of ourselves and heal. We can then start to look with clearer vision and clearer eyes to not just remember who we are, but remember who the people in our world are and see them for the divine being and human that they are. Hopefully that helps. I think that these are really kind of very encouraging and positive cards. The big message that I'm getting is that this is a powerful year. It's a year of change. It's a year of redirection. It's a year of creativity. It's a year of connection, very deep connections, first with ourselves and then with others. And that we just have to be patient because whatever's going to unfold, it's going to take time. But now is the time to kind of plant the seeds and then nurture those seeds, water those seeds, and then hopefully those seeds will become the manifestations of what it is that you would like to see for your life. All right. So again, reach out to me if you want a personal reading. But this is just the general reading. I hope this helps. I hope you find a little bit of clarity in this. And I don't know. I'm really excited, guys. I think 2023 is going to be a good one. All right. Be well, everyone.